welcome to Sandy and Friends again. This is part 2 and it's getting really exciting now, and Snowy says, don't forget to praise the Lord. Don't forget to praise the Lord. Don't forget to praise the Lord. Right, I've actually put her a little bit higher so you can actually see her eyes today. Now Sandy has got some really exciting news, because look who's back. Sandy is really chuffed that Jeremiah is back from his travels. And we did say that there was a country he'd been to and you had to guess what it was. Did you guess what the country was? It began with a G and he was all dressed up in very warm clothes. So that told you a bit of a clue that it was a cold country. And on his suitcase, can everybody see what the country is? Now, you may not be able to see it, but yes, everybody, well done. It was Greenland. Greenland was the country. And that's where the Eskimos live. And they said to Jeremiah when he left, thank you for visiting, because he had a very specific reason for going there, didn't you, Jeremiah? Yes, he did. He went, and let's have a look in his suitcase. So if Auntie Rena opens his suitcase, there's something very special inside. What is it? Can everybody see what it is? It's a Bible. He was taking Bibles to everybody, and he's got one left. But he's going to get many more to put into his suitcase, and he's going to take them to a new country. Isn't that right, Sandy? Yes. Sandy is getting really excited because she has got to go off and get some more Bibles for him, and also get him to get dressed, ready for his new country. And so I'm going to ask Jeremiah to come with me.
One minute, Uncle Peter.
Hang on.
Jeremiah is telling me something very important. What's that, Jeremiah? Oh, right. Yes, I'll do that. Jeremiah wants me to tell you the story from the Bible, and it's found in Mark chapter 4 and verse 39. So, go and get ready, Jeremiah, for your next trip. Off you go. Bye for now.
We'll see you soon.
Now then, children. Jeremiah was called by God to go to Greenland. He'd had a special message to say that some of the Eskimos were feeling frightened. And so God called Jeremiah to go to Greenland to tell them not to worry, because he had a very special story to tell them, and this is what it was. Now then, Jesus had been all over the place, and he decided he needed a rest. He'd been telling all different people, and he'd been teaching them how to live, and he'd also been healing the sick and doing some marvellous miracles. But he got so tired that one of his disciple friends said, why don't you come on to our boat with some of the other disciples, and you can have a little trip across the Lake Galilee. So Jesus said, yes, I'd like to go there. I'll have a nice break and all the crowds won't be bothering me. And once I've had a nice rest, then I'll be able to go back again onto the dry land and help lots more people. So off went Jesus, and he went onto the ship, and he fell fast asleep. Well, all of a sudden, there was a terrible storm came, Oh my goodness, the ship, it was getting all battered and the wind was going, ooh, oh, and Jesus was fast asleep and his disciples were saying, wake up, Jesus, there's a terrible storm, we're really scared, we think we're gonna sink and the ship's gonna sink into the bottom of the sea. Please help us, wake up, Jesus, wake up. Anyway, Jesus woke up from his sleep and he rubbed his eyes and he said, oh my goodness, what's all this fuss about? Jesus wasn't bothered by the storm. And they said, please help us, Jesus, please help us, we're scared. And you know what Jesus did? He spoke to the wind and he said, be still. And he spoke to the waves that were crashing and he said, be still, peace, be still. And all of a sudden, the boat stopped rocking about and everything went calm and still. And the disciples knew that they were safe and he said to them, why on earth did you get so scared? And they said, but you were fast asleep and we thought we were on our own. And Jesus said, no, even when I'm having a rest, I'm still with you. I was with you in the ship, wasn't I? So we must never be afraid. And so the disciples felt happy again. And so Jeremiah told this story when he went to see his friends, the Eskimos, because they'd got very afraid, because sometimes they have to go and find fish and dig through the ice, and it can be quite scary, and sometimes they're scared of falling through the ice. But he told them, don't be afraid. All you need to do is trust in Jesus, because he is our peace. And this is the memory verse that I want you to learn. And he arose, that's Jesus, and he said unto the sea, peace, be still. So for you older ones there, if you can learn all of this memory verse, and you younger ones, you can learn peace, be still. So we don't have to be afraid whenever we're worried. All we can say to ourselves is, peace, be still. And just like on that boat when it was crashing about and the disciples were worried, whatever we get worried about, we can ask Jesus to keep his peace in our hearts so we won't be afraid.
Auntie Rena! Auntie Rena!
I think that's Jeremiah calling me. Hello? Oh my goodness! Look at what he's wearing. He's got his suntan. Oh my goodness. His sunglasses. Got his suntan cream, his sunglasses, and he's got his straw hat. And he's wearing his bathers.
And everybody's getting excited this end, even Terry the Tribble's coming into it. Now Sandy is really excited. Now, can you guess today where he's off to? Look at what Jeremiah is wearing. Look what he's got in his hands. Okay, if Auntie Rena lifts him up a little bit, he's got sunglasses, he's got some sun lotion, he's got a hat. His sunglasses seem to be a bit rough at the moment, but we want you to guess what country he might be going to. Now, we're not going to tell you the country, are we, Sandy? No, we're not going to tell you. So you have to tune in for the next instalment, because he is taking his suitcase and Bibles to a new country. And I want you to think about the country. Now, if Auntie Rena moves slightly, there are some flags in the background. You can see, hopefully, some flags. I want you to go and find out what countries you think Jeremiah might be going to with his suntan, his hat, his sunglasses. And so what we're going to do is remember the memory verse one more time. It says, Mark 4:39, he arose and said to the sea, peace be still. And let's hope Jeremiah has a peaceful journey on the sea. We'll see you next time, won't we? Yes, we will. And there'll be even more friends next week. So Sandy, say bye-bye to everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Say bye, Jeremiah. Bye. Bye.